At the end of the last video you saw this smoking like a good one, and before I started dismantling it I thought I'd give it one more go. It started, smoked for a little bit, usual 20-30 seconds, and then it's been running all day with no faults. So I don't know what it is, but before I can order the glow plug, I need to dismantle it to find out which gasket set it needs. Then I'll be able to buy the gasket set, the little wire mesh thing, and the glow plug at the same time. But I am now about 4 feet away from that, and that's how much noise it's making. But I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the wind. Right, it is now 2 minutes past 10. It's ran all day, and it is now, hold on, where am I? It is now overheating. When it overheats, it shuts itself down. So all I can do now is wait for it to cool down and start it up again in the morning and see what happens. Car is now running. You can see we're at the brick there. This is the noise from the car's exhaust. So if I turn it on, let's say 6 o'clock in the morning, that's how much noise the car would make. I'll shut this clip off. Oh, it started to fire up, I think. And as I was saying, once it's running, I will do a clip of the noise from that and compare what it'd be like having a car parked in the drive compared to having the heater blowing away. And I think the heater's going to be a lot more noisy, and we all know what a car sounds like if it's parked outside your house. But I am now about 4 feet away from that, and that's how much noise it's making. Right, they're the bits that I ordered this morning. If you go into the description of that, it actually says it's a 4 button one, but I contacted the seller and he said it's actually a 5, and I ordered that as well. I've already got the gaskets, but some of them come with different gaskets, so I've ordered this one, which should be for my 5 kilowatt heater, because it's a Chinese knockoff job, and hopefully that'll fit. If not, I'm going to have to reorder some gaskets, because that looks like it's the same gasket that I've got. But so far I've turned it on and it is running. Still no glow plug there, but I can't remember if the glow plug disappears. Come on, cupcake, out of the road. Brain surgeon. What it does. It's smoking coming out of there. See if there's any heat coming out of the vent. Right, it's talking again. Overheat. And it hasn't even really fired up yet. So how it's overheated, I don't know. But when it does that, I'll try pushing that to turn it off. Can't turn it off. So what it does is it shuts itself down down and it's just sucking air through here. Pop that off, and like I said in a previous video, it's now just sucking cold air through. But today, instead of in minus or near zero, I think we're at about 6 degrees already. Don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like it's trying to fire. So I'll leave that and see what happens. I think eventually I will have to do a video on how much it has cost me so far. Right, there's the heater that I bought. That was 149 quid. The other bit, and then it goes into all the other bits that I bought. And the duct, the insulated ducting, that was £26.20. Couple of the fuel uptake pipes. Yeah, I ended up buying 2 of these. Where am I? 2 of those. Because if I zip down to the bottom, no, it's not going to be on that page. It's going to be on something else. Oh, it should be there. Oh, there it is. Cancelled item. That was cancelled, but when I ordered it, I ordered 2 pieces 2 meters long, but when I reordered off of somebody else, I only ordered 1 piece 2 meters long, and when I came to order it, nobody had it in stock. So what I ended up having to do was buy 2 of the ones with a joint in the middle that are duct same. Otherwise I'll still be waiting for ducting. But I will do a little thingy on how much all the crap has cost so far, because it is a pretty penny. But the one with the diverter, you see this diverter, it's more at an angle like that, whereas the other one, it went straight up and then just went into a T with a slight kink inside the T. I preferred that one, so I bought that one separate, which cost me an extra 9 quid. Closable ducts, that's the one that's under the bed, but then you have to buy extra Jubilee clips, more insulated ducting, straight connector. But I'll probably do a price list of how much it's cost and stick that in a video somewhere.
Flame out. Detection. Oil pump. Intake exhaust pipe.
Right. I'll have to dismantle and see what it is. Right, I've now disconnected the long exhaust and connected the little piece on. So what I'm going to do is go inside, turn it on and see if that makes a difference. There's the little exhaust pipe. It's smoking as much as it did with the big pipe. See what happens. And this is doing the air intake, which is good because the air intake's there. But that's the longest bit of spare that I have. No, I think it's going to do the exact same as the longer piece of exhaust pipe. So that answers that theory. It's not to do with the exhaust. I'll just keep it going until it either fires up or it cuts out. But this is my little box that I keep all my bits in. This will be getting fuller. I've just got, is that a wire mesh in there? I think there's a wire mesh in there, yeah. There's a wire mesh and gaskets. But when all bits come, they'll all go in there. I'll probably stick the emergency tools that I need, so I'll have that socket, wrench and that socket. They're all too big, it'll be just them two. Right, I'm going to go inside and see if I can't shut it down, because nothing's going to happen with it. It's just going to keep going like this. Right, it's time to start dismantling. I hope you'll be able to see it. I've had to bring camera right inside shed door because it's really windy out there. We've got some bits falling out. It's a bit smoky inside the exhaust, not that you can see it, but now I have to start taking bits off. Right, I need a Allen, is that an Allen key? Time to go get my glasses. Yep, it's an Allen key. Right. Bring it in. On there. Will this just pop up now? First time I've had it apart, so I'm not sure if that just pops off. Yep, it just pops off. Right. That one goes to the bottom. That one goes to the heat sensor, and that one goes to the glow plug. Right, that's done. Right, more Allen keys. Yep. I'm surprised if you can hear it, because that door, wind's flapping the door about. That's it. Time to go get other Allen keys. So it's going to be this one. Yep. Not very tight one, this. One more down the bottom there. So there's 4 holding this bit on. Four longer ones for holding it together, and the smaller one, you can see the difference, that's what holds the motherboard on. I reckon this has had maybe 80 hours of burning so far. That definitely was not tight. Hide there, spotless, as you would expect. Right. I'm gonna have a little poke about and see what's what in here. Right. Supposed to be a little air. Ah, there it is. There's a little air hole, but that looks clean. I'll loosen that a bit. No, don't want to open. Right, go get a spanner to undo the glow plug. Right, the glow plug is a 12mm. That's very loose as well. Yeah, my big head's not getting in the way. Pop this bit of rubber out, see if it'll spin. Right, you should be able to see that. Oh, I'll just make sure you can. Yep, the glow plug's lovely and clean. Right, I just finished getting this out before my battery dies. By the look of it, this is all done with 4 small bolts. Yep, 4 small bolts which are the same size as one for the motherboard. Right, let's jiggle this little bit out. Has it just come out? Yep. There you go. There's a bit of gunk in there, but not to worry about. Right, sorry about that, but the phone died, battery on phone died. I had to go and pop some, I think I've got about 20% on it now. Just got to get it done before it gets too dark to see out. But that's what's coming out of it. The burn chamber itself, while it looks black, it's just a bit of soot on it. This stuff is crumbly. But if you can see that pile there and that pile there, zoom into it, that is what it is. I mean, this isn't really a fair test because it hasn't run right since the day I bought it. So what I'm going to have to do is put all the new bits on, then go back to square one again. But that's it. I'll give that a bit of a rub out with a wire brush. Not that I can see it doing much. The burn chamber, you can see inside the burn chamber there was a bit of gunk down the bottom, but no special. And like I say, it hasn't run for a lot of time. So if this is what it's going to be like on a regular basis, once it's up and running properly, then my opinion would be get rid of the diesel heater, stick with central heating. The only people that would really benefit from something like this are people where they can't get electric or gas into like campers, tents, workshops, garages, little sheds, stuff like that. But for warming, heating an house up, I'd say no, because it should be running about 14 hours a day, and it's been running less than a week and it's had to be dismantled. So if I have to start buying new gaskets all the time, then it's going to be way expensive. And see, there's a gasket in there, and that gasket there, I mean, they came off quite easy because they weren't very tight. It could be that's done it, or it could be the pump that we're letting the air in. I don't know. I'll just replace bits as I need to and see what happens. If it starts working fine and it's more fuel economic and I don't have to strip it down every 2 minutes, then I dare say my opinion had changed. But I'm just letting everybody know how I installed it in my house and any problems that I've had. Now that looks like it's got crap. No, it's actually just another bit on. I thought there was something wrong with that bit, but there isn't. Right, I shall upload this bit when I get around to it. Right, have a good one. Right, before I go, this little pile there if I can zoom into it. That is all that, oh, where am I at? That is all that came out. There's nothing there, it's just a fine bit of soot. That's it. That's all that were inside. Shoot, where am I? That's all that were inside that bit. That's all scrubbed out now. And that's it for me. I shall see you later on.